Hello there, friends, and welcome to MK Mobile Reddit review. I know it's been a while. It's been quite a while, but we got a lot of stuff to look at. We've got a patch recently. Is it crazy to say that my favorite feature in the last update is the fact that we now only have one refresh in the towers? I cannot start to explain how amazing this was for me. I can do my towers at any point of time throughout the day, and if I forget to do them in the morning, I can always do them late. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It should have been done a long time ago. One refresh, double the tries. Love that feature. Do not love the Shao Kahn. He was so hyped up, and with the initial release, we got absolute god of a character. Now, obviously, he needed to be fixed. Billions of damage is not right. It's definitely cheating, and it's definitely a mistake, but now they turned him into absolute sludge. Absolutely unusable piece of garbage. I'm gonna have a video on him coming out soon, but yeah, that's really unfortunate. Another character bites the dust. Well, at least we gotta save some money and grind for somebody else who actually is good. But yeah, let me know in the comments, if you have Shao Kahn, do you feel like he's completely useless after the recent patch? Now let's see what you guys came up with. When you open an anniversary gift, and it's another classic Shang Tsung. Classic Shang Tsung is the worst? I feel like there is worse options. I mean, classic Shang Tsung is a gold character, so what are the other options? I don't even remember. I don't think I opened any anniversary gifts. I just couldn't be bothered. I only got a diamond one, which was a resale, so it doesn't really matter. Next stage in MK Mobile. Are you excited for the future stage we're gonna get in the future update along with MK1 Sub-Zero? Wait, what? Who said that? Is that official? That looks sick. That looks absolutely sick. I just hope they're gonna give Sub-Zero new combos and specials. Don't want another copy and paste. I honestly wouldn't dream about it. The reason I absolutely despise Classic Baraka is not because of his passive or because how like good or bad he is because he is a copy of the gold Baraka. He literally has, I think, 1 or 2 unique moves. His basic moves, his special one is the same. His like, he just feels like I'm playing an old gold Baraka, and that's just not fun. So we already have so many Sub-Zeros in the game. They probably used up all the possible combos and special attacks there is. So I would be very surprised if we get every single move that is original. Also, I'm not excited for MK1 Sub-Zero one bit. Like, not even a tiny bit. I would rather get literally anybody. Absolutely any new character, even the ones that I don't like, I would still get them over MK1 Sub-Zero. First of all, MK1 Sub-Zero is, in my opinion, the true villain of MK1. Like, he is absolute piece of garbage. I would spit in his face if I saw him in real life. There is nobody worse than somebody who betrays you like this. At least the other villains, you know they're villains. You know what to expect from him. What he did is unforgivable. Plus, we already have like 10 different Sub-Zeros in the game. Why? Why NetherRealm? Why? I hope there is something else coming in that update. If this stage is coming, I'll be very excited. But Sub-Zero, I'm not even gonna bother trying to get him. No matter how good he is, I just don't care. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way. Honestly, this looks pretty legit to me. I don't think this is, like, if you look at the details, if this is somehow edited, it's an incredible edit because it feels legit to me. So I'm really hoping this arena comes. All I need to know, all I needed was one more copy of the Smoldering Karambit, but the Tower of Timeless Trash was too evil to give me that and instead gave me another sellback of Timeless Sentinel. This is so funny! This is so funny! I got nothing! I got 8 Timeless Karambits. 8! And it was maxed out when the tower started. And I only got 1 Timeless Sentinel, which I had at Fusion 4. I agree with this sentiment, just in reverse. I wish I could take all of your Timeless Sentinels and give you all of my Timeless Karambits. Then we would both be whole. 1 copy down, 2 more to go. Oh yeah, grind that VOD tower, grind him in Crypts when he comes, grind his summon pack. This is your chance to get one of the best characters in the game and then spent all of the fusion up cards that you got from Tower of Time on Homelander, trust me, there is no better character in this entire game to spend your fusion up cards on. Make it your top priority to get this man to Fusion X. You will not be disappointed. The anniversary rewards suck. Has anybody actually got some diamond in these 11 days daily rewards? My final reward is Classic Melina. I think there was one day that gave a diamond, but I completely agree. Like, these rewards are great if you're just starting out. If you're a veteran, this is nothing. They should have tiers of rewards. If you are at a certain level with your account, you should be able to get something that is actually useful. Like, I get it not giving these super powerful rewards to new players. That's why there's so many games that literally have tiers. Marvel Contest of Champions, they have different tiers based off the power of your account. Your packs and your rewards are different. This is such a smart way to do it. Raid Shadow Legends does the same thing. They have tiers for your account. If you reach certain tier, if you got through certain part of content, your account now gets better rewards. And it makes sense, because if you started yesterday or if you've been playing for 10 years, you're going to be on completely different levels and have completely different needs in this game. So it makes no sense to share the same packs and the same rewards between both of them. It's just stupid. I'm sorry, MK Mobile, but it is. Oh boy. Oh, I think this might be the final post of today, because it's going to be a big one. What is your take on the current state of MK Mobile after 11 years? That is such a good discussion. Let's talk about it. Guys, let's talk about the state of this game after 11 years. First of all, this game has been going through a lot of changes, and this is good. But it's also bad because the developers seem to release new things, but after they never change it or update it to the current meta. More than 75% of characters and gear in the game is super outdated, and it's just horrible. Look at these characters that are stuck with a passive from 2015, and then you got a new single uncommon or rare gear that has a whole different stats and effects for you, and it's even more powerful when it's maxed. It's the whole long text written on them compared to just one line. Yeah, that's true. Same with characters. Like, how does this even make sense? Injustice Scorpion... Wait, who... We have Injustice Scorpion in the game? I haven't seen him... I don't think anybody touched Injustice Scorpion in years. He must be very lonely. He has 25% damage to people on fire. That's it? In 2026? Other characters like Shinnok and Outworld Shao Kahn. Oh my god, I forget about them. I never face them in crypts or towers. I never see anybody play them. I just forget they exist. It's crazy. They suck. Yes, absolutely makes no sense. Like, these characters are OP as hell in the original games. And in here, because they're outdated, they just act like some punching bag. Not even that. They're not even strong enough to be a decent punching bag anymore. I remember the Shao Kahn, Outworld Shao Kahn. No, wait, not Shao Kahn. Kotal Kahn. The one that has the Blood God Kotal Kahn. When he came out, I played him non-stop. He was so good. He was so fun. He was powerful, but not too powerful. He had very interesting passive. But it just doesn't matter anymore because there is so many... Like, the new characters completely took over. And it's sad because a lot of those characters have really fun skins, very fun animations, and you might just enjoy the way they look and fight, but you just can't use them because they're unusable. I see people all the time say, I want this new diamond, I want that, but rarely I see someone speaking about updating these old characters and gear. Other games update their characters' passives and gameplay all the time to match the current meta. I agree. NetherRealm just simply give no crap about updating them. No wonder people don't like Ronin Team or Circle of Shadow or even my boy Classic Goro. He gets so much hate. I hate him so much. Imagine updated Classic Goro passive would be so cool. Second of all, the other things in this game menu has been the same since forever. Single player battle modes, quest mode, single player Shao Kahn Tower, weekly challenges, all the things every day, the login rewards. All of these I mentioned are so old and sitting there collecting dust. Like, they offer no good drops, they just suck, and I feel bad for new players because this game feels like it always aimed for higher end game level players with each update. Wait, really? I feel the opposite. I feel like this game seems to cater towards the very new players. All of the new rewards, all of the new features, they basically only useful to new players. And I think the only reason is that they want to give people a lot. They want to make sure that people have the best possible experience in the very first days they play the game. They feel like everything is going great. They're going strong. They're unlocking things. They're progressing. They try to get you addicted. They try to have you have a good time in the beginning, so you get addicted. So you keep like when it stops, when you feel like you're not progressing as much anymore, you still want to capture that feeling that you had. So you're forced to spend money, and it's the only way to capture his feeling. Now, I'm not going to blame NetherRealm for this. They didn't invent it. It's literally how 99% of games, mobile games, gacha games work. They literally want you to get addicted to feeling, to progressing fast. So when you don't progress fast anymore, you feel like you have to spend money. That's literally every gacha game out there can be summarized like that. So much content could be added to the game and make it more fun, and they don't even need to update the characters' look. The graphics are fine. Yeah, I agree. The graphics look fine. The Unreal Engine 4 did a nice job in keeping this game in a good shape, but the gameplay is so outdated. The dev team, they gotta do something about it. That's all for the 11th anniversary talk. Until the next one, hope the game actually end up getting some real updates. Yeah, 100% agree with this entire post. Hungry Fact, you made a lot of great points. I feel like the reason why they're pushing new content and focusing on new content is because they know that the new and exciting thing sells. This is exactly why we're getting the new Sub-Zero. Because, sure, they could improve the old Sub-Zeros, but this is MK1 Sub-Zero. It's like the newest version. We're going to make him so cool, you're going to forget about all other Sub-Zeros. Why would they go back and fix the characters that people already have if instead they could sell you a new character that nobody has, that's going to make you feel special, and it's going to be the best Sub-Zero in the entire game, potentially. Now, it doesn't work every time. Most of the characters they release are very flashy and fun on paper, but are not actually that useful in real fights. Most of them are made super annoying bosses. Like, you can literally see a lot of gear and a lot of characters were designed specifically to be annoying bosses, and they don't really do much when you play them as regular character. They're just annoying bosses. Cold War Sub-Zero, sorry, not Cold War, the other Sub-Zero, the gold one that we just got. I already forgot his name because he sucks. I feel like the new Baraka was absolutely made to be a boss. That was the only purpose. He is absolutely... like, the discrepancy between how annoying he is as a boss versus how useful he is as a character is insane. So yeah, the purpose of this game in 2026 is to milk as much money as possible by selling us new characters that sound amazing on paper, but they just end up being bested by the characters they're going to release next time. Sometimes they would sell us a problem. I mean, they would give us a problem and then sell us the solution, like certain game modifiers then they introduce, and then they give us gear later to counteract those modifiers. And same with characters. They give us some very OP characters, and then later they sell us another set of characters to counter the first set of characters. So once again, all very old tricks, and a lot of games do that, but MK Mobile has this huge franchise behind it, unique opportunity to be different, to do better, and they still choose not to. And guess what? Now they're getting sold off to Paramount. If this is not the most embarrassing thing you've ever heard, Paramount, have you heard of anything that Paramount made? Any popular movie, I don't think they even do games. I don't even know what Paramount is going to do with Warner Brothers games division. Like, all of these franchises are going to go into their control, and it just shows that they made strings of very bad decisions, the whole company. It's not just NetherRealm, it's the entire Warner Brothers. They just somehow went from the biggest player in the market in games, in movies, to the company struggling so much they had to be sold off to somebody else. And they still keep doing the the same short money grabs, and let's see how that's gonna work out for them. Anyway, very good rant. I enjoyed it, and I think it's a great way to end the game. A lot of people tell me that I'm being overly negative. Well, this time, this didn't come from me. This wasn't mine opinion, even though I completely agree with it. But I feel like there are some things that are not that great that's going on with the game that are important to talk about, because we all care about MK Mobile. We all care about the future of this game. And if the developers are not doing a great job, why shouldn't we talk about it? Why shouldn't we address it? I will give them credit where the credit is worth. I always highlight all the great things they do. It's only fair if I do the same for all the terrible things they do. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for MK Mobile, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.